it's the first round of the first ever edition of the ORW World Cup, and it's a front row lookout for Pakistan with Safraz and his teammate Namzar over in second place there. And further back we have got a mix of different countries: Uruguay, France, further down the grid than you'd expect, especially Ahmed Silla down in that Italian car over in P21, and P22 is the second France driver of Val 83. So the formation lap has been completed, and all we wait for is those 5 little bright red lights here in Barcelona. And the first ever race in the World Cup is officially underway. It's a good getaway from both of the Pakistani drivers. Monkey Uncle having to defend from the Nigerian of Jeff. Into turn 1 they go, almost side by side, almost touching rear wheel to front wheel there as they make their way through this next couple of corners. Through turn 3 they all go side by side, trying to get ahead of the other. Namzar looking for the overtake on his teammate, but that's a bit too risky here on lap 1. He backs out of it instantly, and Jeff moves his way up into third position, and the 2 South Africa cars battling here through sector 2 they go. A 5-second penalty been given to Gonzalez, I think for a collision caused further back there, as he makes his way round the outside of, I think, D-Boss there. And further up, Oyinkro has made up a few positions up to P16 while his teammate is falling and trailing down. He is down into P21. There's a big collision, and the virtual safety car's out. Aaron Connolly into the wall. A big collision on the straight, and it's also a crash for Jeff. He is out of the Grand Prix after taking third place. It is disappointment. Here comes Wyatt Marshall looking for the overtake on Dewald. He's going to deploy some battery, and he gets ahead still. Dewald fighting it on the inside, and now he will reclaim the position from the American there. Onto the straight they go, but he's still not giving up. Wyatt Marshall looking to go down the inside, but further back it's going to be Nubert Nunes taking it round the outside of Gonzalez there. Still Gonzalez trying to hold on to this position. Side by side they go, forcing him out of room, and there goes Nubert up one more position. D-Boss now looking to make the move on the inside. A bit of contact there between the two of them, but as they round the final corner, it's going to be Nubert Nunes who's up into P6 already in this one. As up at the front now, the very front of the order, it's going to be Namzar leading a bit of a train, but Safraz up ahead, 1 second ahead of Namzar. Here comes Ahmed Silla looking to go round the outside of Ali now, still side by side through the flat out right hander mostly there for some cars, and there's a very big shunt there from Ali. Big incident between the two of them. Ahmed Silla will definitely not like that one. He's back down to P18, and now he'll have to try and make his way past UK Ball as they make their way into the last couple of corners. A double right-hander as they enter onto the first straight of the lap and the last straight of the lap. Here comes UK Ball. He has managed to get ahead of Ahmed Silla. Can he get ahead of Ali? Into turn 1 they go side by side, and he's looking to get ahead, and he has got ahead there, and he makes a good overtake. Up he goes into P16, and he's generally looking to chase down probably his teammate who's further up. Here's Jeff. No, not Jeff, Valtoy. Now looking to make the move on his rival of 2031. Down the inside he goes to Oyinkro, but he's had contact between the two of them, and Oyinkro's out of the Grand Prix. The first round of the World Cup, Oyinkro, it ends in disappointment for him. Now on the inside, there was no room. He overshot the dive bomb, and he's put the former Red Bull driver into the barriers. Of course, he'll be racing for Porsche in the proper Formula 1 2032 season, but in the World Cup for United Kingdom, he is out. Lap 9 of 23 we go, and it's still that 1-2 for Pakistan. They're starting to run away with this one. Safraz having no issues up at the front, but a couple of cars into the pit lane. Got Gonzalez for Uruguay. Brazil also in with Chappell Leclerc, and further back I think that is Italy with Ahmed Silla, and another India maybe into the pit lane as well. I'm not quite sure. Yes, it is Ahmed Silla into the pit lane. He was on the soft tyres. Where will he go on to now? He's gone to the hard tyres, so looks like that is probably the best strategy to go for today, but he could have gone for the super soft to start this race, and out of the pit lane because Iron Turbo was India into the pit as well. Namzar still leading up at the front from Monkey on Cloud, but he's still behind his teammate Safraz, who's 3 seconds up the road. You can see them both in the same shot there, and here comes Monkey on Cloud looking to pit off of those super soft tyres. Of course, they've been introduced for the 2032 season and onwards, as Dewald is staying out. He's been called to stay out by South Africa as he pits in. And there is Nubit Nunes making his way out the pit lane along with UK and we at Marshall here. And there goes Nubit Nunes looking to make the move on Ali. He's on the super softs as he pits onto another set of softs, so he's looking to make the double pass on 1 and 2. He gets the beautiful move down the inside of Vettel Fan and I Am Turbo, and he's up 2 more positions in this one. Here comes Safraz into the pit lane as well. He leads his teammate to trek on, and up at the front he is he looks like he'll be like around 20 seconds ahead of Safraz as he comes out the pit lane. Dewald for South Africa looking to come in and pit off those soft tyres. It looks like he might be going to the hards to the end of the race, and that is correct as he comes out now. Namzar exiting his pit lane, and for his pit stop, Monkey on Cloud has made the overtake on him. Namzar down, and there's a big collision there. Nubit Nunes off the track along with D-Boss. That was very close. No, Akil Takif was involved in that collision. Very close stuff between the two of them. Onto the straight they go. Ahmed Silla looking to defend from UK Ball, but it's not enough. UK Ball, he's got the overspeed, he had the slipstream, he pulled over to the right hand side. Turbo causing a collision, and it looks like Leclerc, Gonzalez is out of this one. It looked like he was on for a good weekend, but no. Here comes UK Ball again, looking to get himself up into the top 10 for the first time in this race. Can he make the move on the inside of the Italian for Italy and for UK? Could it be a great move there from UK Ball? Up the inside he goes. Still, they're wheel to wheel going into the next hairpin now. Can UK Ball take it around the outside? Yes, he does. It's a beautiful move from UK Ball in that vibrant yellow helmet, and he gets the move up into the top 10, the last points paying position, as Nubit Nunes moving onto the straight as well, looking to defend from D-Boss. D-Boss moves over to the left hand side as Nubit Nunes did the opposite. Through they go, and D-Boss aggressive on the inside there. He makes the move. Of course, these two sharing a garage, but definitely not sharing a team. Luxembourg and Germany battling out hard as UK Ball looking to make the move on India as he goes for the overtake on I Am Turbo through the final corner, and there's a bit of a slow car on the straight. I Am Turbo looking to brake on the straight there as Nubit Nunes is just able to hold on to both positions. That was a bit dangerous on the straight there. UK Ball is forced to slot in as Leclerc makes the overtake on Ahmed Silla down the inside around the outside of turn 2. It's a beautiful move from the Brazilian now as we move on to lap 16. Here comes Nubit Nunes into the pit lane. He goes off of those super softs that didn't last too long. Still 5 laps to go in this one, and he's going to have to pit for another set of probably the super softs one more time as he serves a 5-second penalty that he received earlier in the race. Probably contact between him and D-Boss earlier in the Grand Prix. He goes correctly on to another set of super softs, and still up at the front is Safraz by 11 seconds there. They go into the next turn. It's defensive move from Leclerc. Ahmed Silla looking to make the move, but he's too far back to do so. But he gets the run out of the left-hander side by side with the Brazilian as they make their way through. He's looking to try and make his way by, but brilliant defence from the Brazilian here, looking to make a move on France up ahead in Nahel. But UK Ball, the last UK in this race of the United Kingdom, he leads this pack up at the front, 34 seconds behind the lead. But there goes I Am Turbo and his teammate Ali looking both to make an overtake on Brazil, almost sandwiching him into turn 1 through turn 2. They're trying to find any angle to make their way up, and there goes I Am Turbo. He completes the overtake. Safraz, 4 laps left in this one, and he's decided to pit onto another set of probably super softs as he exits now. But will it pay off? But he's a big margin behind Monkey on Cloud there at almost 15 seconds, 16 seconds maybe, as they make their way through turn 1 and 2 and so on. UK ball looking for the move on now, trying to take it around the outside, but it's too risky there, especially with a few laps left in this Grand Prix. Turbo caused a collision, Chapeau Leclerc out of the Grand Prix, and there's a wheel on track. A very, very dangerous goal there between the two. India and Akhil Takif will be able to make a few positions up in this one. He'll be able to bunch up to the back of the crowd there, but a big collision. Turbo, his second incident of this race at that same corner today. He has not been on it in today's Grand Prix for the first ever round in the World Cup, but Monkey on Cloud leads up at the front, and Safraz will benefit greatly from this because he is on very fresh super soft tyres and will probably get one lap of racing to the end of this Grand Prix. D-Boss may be playing a bit of mind games here, not catching up to the front of the grid on purpose until the very last second. Of course, Monkey on Cloud, for the first ever time in the World Cup, will get us underway for a safety car restart here. One lap of racing will be available here for the end of this Grand Prix, and he decides to go through that final corner flat out. There you go, Safraz already making the overtake on one of the South Africans, and he's behind his teammate, refusing to go for a risky move as Dewald is there on the inside, on the outside, looking to hold it, but they've both gotten ahead of him. And as they make their way through turn 3, it's going to be a move for Safraz up ahead of his teammate Namzar, and he goes down the inside to solidify the overtake on his teammate further back. Oh, very close between there. You can see the sparks flying almost 3 wide as they make their way through there. UK ball looking to make a move on D-Boss as they make their way through that right hander, but up at the front it's going to be Safraz who's officially made the move. 3 overtakes in less than 3 sectors. The final lap has been calling his name. This race has been calling his name ever since he put it on pole on Saturday. Today, it's been in no doubt that he could win it. Of course, with a few laps to go, when he picked for the super softs, it looked a bit risky for him. But as he rounds the final 2 corners today, he will come home for his first ever race back in a Formula 1 car. He wins the Spanish Grand Prix, round 1 of this World Cup season. A brilliant debut for Pakistan here.